Pampakpan! Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hello again. I know I just streamed yesterday, so this is the consecutive days in a row. Yeah! Welcome to the stream. Hi Nino. Hi Jeremiah, Kazuki. Kent, but not Kent. So, are you Kent or are you not Kent? Pampakapan! Thank you for the water, Redeem. I actually have something else. I hope this is okay. I'm just gonna. Oh, thank you for redeeming this. Okay, so I'm actually very excited to start this game. I've had it for a while. I was just waiting for like the right moment to stream it. And what do you know? It's actually on sale right now on Steam as part of the haunted as part of their like scary season pass. So check out that sale. A number of things on my wish list are actually also there. Anyway, I've heard so many good things about this game. My first introduction on this game is actually their song. So, let's start? Yeah, let's start? Ano yun? Akala ko visual novel, ba't may nanggugulat? Teka lang. Ano, MNR Martian. Teka lang, mamaya na tayo pumasok. Mukhang mamaya may lumabas na naman. Nakakainis. How do you pronounce this? Ermengarde. Ermengarde? The Ermengarde? Okay, Ermengarde Mansion. Let's go. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Okay, they got sick. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. That's so sad. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. Kisa! Hello, welcome to the stream! After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. So Momo! Hey Sani! Sani VT, welcome to the stream. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Are we really gonna enter this mansion? Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon a villager's ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. There are current owners? Didn't the family perish? With little regard for the truth, they had Raya Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Hoy! Let's go buy a haunted mansion! Like Pandora's box, the secret that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, Take care not to be consumed by the curse. Is it telling me? Is it telling me? Good luck, ala. You know it's gonna be bad if the game actually wishes you good luck. Isabella. Okay, I'm getting a call from
Hello?
Rose.
Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter?
What do you mean? What's the matter? The accent.
It's a mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late.
Oh my! Did they buy it?
Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised.
Oh, are we selling it?
Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Kita.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
Isabella doesn't look
I'd
serious.
like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Is she...
Why are you so
Still
surprised?
alive?
This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
Who doesn't actually?
It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, except for the free Momo.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
I mean, if you get to live in a mansion like that, in this economy, me and the Momo would be best friends. Yeah, we will share our nights together watching horror movies.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
Imagine if you have a ghost best friend and you live in that mansion. You get to tell her, you know, this person has been mean to me, go haunt them. Yeah, I have my pepero ready.
And even if they are, which
Do you
they
want
are
some
not,
pepero?
they can't do anything.
The ghosts can't do anything? That's where you're wrong, Rose. That's where you're wrong.
They're nothing but spirits.
Ah, have you ever been to Phasmophobia house?
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
She's actually saying that while she's inside the mansion. You realize that? How brave this Rose is. You want some, Pepero? Say ah.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Yeah, better be careful. It's a whole mansion. You mean imagine what the Phasmophobia house ghost can do to you. Imagine a whole mansion.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
In a suitcase,
And I think
perhaps?
that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Isabella's being cautious, but why she let Rose go in there so early?
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
You hearing the voices? The voice acting okay?
Okay, see you. Bye.
You hearing the game fine? Rose, still charming as
Who
ever.
was that?
I look up from my phone to see Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
The one who trained you. You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Hold on. Is this the same mansion you've been telling everyone about?
Do you... Is it just me or they all have British accents?
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living. What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out ever since you got assigned to it. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
In this economy? The economy is scarier than any ghost.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
Let's go, get that coin.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Oh, how big of a bonus are we talking
You're
about?
desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I mean, a loan is different from money you actually earn, right? I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect when she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Oh, that's bad.
Stop eating junk! They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
But I like my pepero.
You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Not my pepero. Here we go again. I eat you too.
Hey!
I mean,
I
other
eat
things.
other things too.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
Ew, what a nightmare.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, cheese, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. That's sus. No, this is a horror game. Different genre. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
Oh no, it means that she never cooked it for a year?
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
Contrary to what you think, you can actually eat some expired foods.
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately braced myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. When she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact
I
word.
hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
I can eat so many other things.
Didn't I tell you before? You're always free to reheat my leftovers.
Why is she so good to me?
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
I mean to Isabella, not me.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I'm so happy that at least when she offers it, Isabella doesn't just abuse her with all the things that she's offering on the table. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. That's true. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. Well, that's actually true. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements, when she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my
Well,
thoughts.
enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
Instant noodles. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. So she's a history teacher. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. And this is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own?
She's sick and she's at school? That's bad.
I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Oh, she shouldn't be at school.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me.
But you're students.
I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being
You shouldn't
stubborn
even
now.
be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you.
Oh, finally.
I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There is no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. Calpol? She looks at it fairly when I place it in front of her. Why not just give her, like, paracetamol tablets? Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. So I was going to the mansion and just visited my friend, Becca, because she is sick. And now... Uy, Starbucks! Starbucks coffee! I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. So she's actually a really good friend to, take medicine to her friend like that. The mansion in some ways out of the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxbourne City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I heard that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Do we get to see them? Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and my shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway.
Rose?
Guess again.
Is this Ashton? Ashton?
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
Is he asking Isabella out?
You mean that thing with Zach?
Oh,
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
what's with the thing with Zach?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Everybody knows you're scared of the place.
Shut up!
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
His name is Ashhole now.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid Ashhole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him the stuff. Okay. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion, Ermengarde. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Way better than the opening scene. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and the only rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. When Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow, it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
You planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Mr. Taxi Driver, yeah. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I know. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either.
Can't she just rest in like a gravestone or an urn? It really has to be a big mansion.
I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
You inherit the mansion, you live in it. Yeah, that was expected because, you know, the mansion has all sorts of rumors around it. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. Okay. The door is ajar, and when I get to it, however, while my own copy of keys dangle uselessly in my hand, Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Ooh, there are interiors too. Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleared every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, made it spick and span. Is this the same scene as in the opening menu? Because it looks so different. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern day lords and ladies. No matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again. So I'm guessing this is like right when you open the front door. What do you call it? The foyer?
Rose?
I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
I have a bad feeling about this. Where's Rose? Can we just go out now and just, call her on her cell phone? My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Baka may biglang tumakbo sa screen ko nito. Lalayo nga ako. Lalayo nga ako kung ano mo ko ba may tumakbo bigla sa screen ko eh. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Hey, ayun na nga. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
oh no! Rose has been consumed by the curse already. She is now a zombie. What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? It's exactly what happened. You'll see her crawling on the ceiling later. I want to go home. Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? So Rose is in Silent Hill now, right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. Namaya, nagugulat ako, wala pa nga. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized.
But to no avail. Oh boy, I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose! This isn't funny! You know this place gives me the creeps.
No answer, just go out. This isn't going to work. This place is big, she could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. What? What? I noticed something move above the grand staircase. I heard that. It was scary. I removed my headset. Wait, kinakabahan ako.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going.
Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I tried to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Why? It's ringing.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
Probably in the basement, tied up somewhere. A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down.
I'm sick.
That is so scary.
What? The attic? Why?
Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. Annalyn Moko, thank you so much for following. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? I mean, that's so weird, because if you're going to open house, you're most likely gonna be just, being here at the foyer or by the kitchen or the living room. Why go at the attic? Out of all places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Oh, so not the basement. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. While there's still sun, I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange, abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Okay, nothing weird. It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion. The east wing and the west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side. But the east one has been converted into a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. What's that rustling noise? Besides, she never did like going to stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Isn't that dangerous? Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. They did it for the rest of the house. Okay, a small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Oh, this is so small. It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here, full of dust, worn out and faded by time. Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Did you really just walk inside this room and close the door behind you? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here and the light is like glimmering in the sort of weird way. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I hear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe the phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Shut up, brain, you're not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. I'm already scared. But if she's not here, what? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Where is she? Sabi ko na eh, may something eh. Ano yun? That's it. I can't do this anymore. Tama yan. End stream. Thank you guys. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. Thank you for watching. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Wow. Wow, language. Be realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater county beliefs. What? I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time, no. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room, just to check.
What's this?
I thought we are going now! My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like a letter lying on the ground just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. You know, like when you get a weird text message, and when you click on the link, it has all sorts of like phishing and virus and what have you. Yeah, since this house has been standing here since the 1620s, they don't have those kind of spam text messages yet. So this is how the ghosts get you, you see? They use a letter. You don't pick it up. Why are we picking this up? Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly had been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Or, you know, ghost sent messages. Did Rose leave this for me? I doubt it. She would have just called you on your phone. Was she here a while ago? I could have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. Took 400 years to get here. The paper is so thin and rough, I wondered if it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it. But with great care and weird rustling noises, I opened it and what I read shakes me to my core. Oh my god.
What? Oh my god.
Okay. Help me. At least it's not saying you're next. I think that's worse. I mean, help me. Help me, it means that for some reason, whatever the spirit, whatever is trapped here wants some help, right? Wants some help. Also denotes some sort of danger. But at least you know you're not initially the target. Whoever wrote this letter is the target. They're asking you for help. Or probably to, if it's the ghost, then they're asking you to free her or whatever. Yeah, there are worse things to see in a letter than help me. If you see here, you're next. You're next. Run. Oh, but this is a visual novel game. There's no chase, right? Okay. I don't have to be scared. We're just gonna read. It's gonna be just, assets and backgrounds and words on screen. Nothing but the words help me fills the page. All of it seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. Or blood. I cope. The same phrase just goes on and on until send this to 5 people or else. Chain mail? Chain mail? For real?
Send this to 5 people or else.
I mean, we used to get a lot of this. During grade school, everybody's sending chain letters to everybody. And they're making you send it to a ridiculous amount of people, like send this to 25 people or else. And after chain letters, there's text messages. Yeah, text messages. Send this text message to 75 people or else. Like, So if you don't send this, does that mean 5 years of bad luck?
Or else what?
Or else what? Yeah, good question.
Or else what?
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. You know what? You've been played. Imagine somebody sending this letter to 5 people. And they left one at the attic of the old house. You just pick it up. The old haunted house where nobody goes in, somebody happens to pick up their chain letter there is ridiculous. The room is suddenly getting colder. Oh no, let's go out. I need to get out of here. I agree. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. I will close my eyes. I will not look. Oh my, what lovely feet. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds. They have no toenails. Is there some kind of a basement in this mansion where they torture people? With skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. I don't know how you get paralyzed in this. I would have jumped. Look. We will see! We will see! I need to face it. Whatever this feat belongs to, should be as lovely as its feet, right? And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards. Umiitim na siya. Umiitim na siya. Ano ba ako? Mananaginip ako nito. Akala ko pa visual novel to. Walang juicy. Bakit ba ganito? Ano to? Ba't may zombie?
Stay away! Go away! Please, Lord! Make it go away! Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please, let me out!
Sapakin mo na, dali! Ay! Ano yan? Ano yan? Ano yan? Ano yan? Bakit may ba't may ganyan? Ano yan? Ayoko na. The door finally swings open and I couldn't have been happier. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and leap out the window. My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway, I find myself atop the grand staircase. My chest feels so tight, like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips, and I find myself falling. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. And ang galing! Bakit nandito na naman siya? My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious. Nasa may exit na tayo eh. Ginagawa mo, girl.
Go away.
The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. Am I die? I'm die? A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse. I'm not die yet. Pulled into consciousness against my own will, I've never felt this tired before. I just want to sleep, but the insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Somebody knows my name?
5 more minutes, Becca.
I swat away at what is nudging persistently at my side. Can't I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. After that, I just don't want to wake up anymore. A hand lightly taps my cheek and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation slowly spreads through the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling. The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. There, looking down at me, is Rose. Another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to ask why there's someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry, although she is keeping a straight face, or trying at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds, until only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me an ice pack, and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed. If the light ache in the area indicates
All right,
anything.
Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12 teen. No, that's wrong.
What? 12 teen? Who counts like that?
Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. Her name is Marianne? She's tall. And here I thought Rose is already tall. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? No, she's too elegant for that. But with how primly dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit. An expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I am both wearily, but recite everything as she asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you all right?
Exasperation soon replaced the dull ache. The memory is a little fuzzy, but the attic and...
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews.
Yeah, with bloody feet.
The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Yeah. Did I just say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. Is Marian potentially gonna buy the house? I should show this to troublesome clients or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and with as much patience as she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really all right? What happened?
There is a ghost. We will not sell the house. I quit my job.
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry.
Come on, Isabella. You can do it.
I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's... whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down.
Rishi Haranya, welcome to the stream.
Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Extremely minor bump? She calls that an extremely minor bump? She was like, it's just feet. It's just a ghost. We're in for the big sale.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house, alone. And in a mansion this big?
Well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise, but that's completely besides the point. Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return the cold compress to her and push myself off the floor. So, this should serve as a lesson to each and every one of us. If it's, like, prioritize your safety before any job or bonus, please. I have to use the staircase railings to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
I'm A-okay.
Oh, God. Don't be like Isabella. Prioritize your safety. Physically, mentally, supernaturally. The two of them exchange a weird glance, and Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation if she says
Right,
no.
you in.
A smile threatens to slip out
If I
from
see
me.
that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
The horror continues.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
I would have stormed right off and quit my job right there.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
You could be haunted for all your life, for all we know. Suddenly, a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at the two of us, her stare making me shrink back a little on myself. She isn't really intimidating. Well, she is. But not in the scary, negative way. Good luck on your meeting, yeah? Far from it, actually, her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. At our lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Mrs.
Miss McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
McCulloch. How do you pronounce it? She says like that. At the end of her throat. McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch. What? She hands Rose her business card. The words interior designer catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influences then. I won't hold it against her though. Despite the hearsays and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. Like, I mean, if it's all vintage, it must have been beautiful. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough. In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please...
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and I return it with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
Homeowners. I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? She hired me to handle the interior design for their new home.
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
Oh, so somebody else already bought the mansion. Marianne is hired as an interior designer to renovate the place.
It is, but...
She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. Suddenly, Rose nudges me with her elbow. Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness or confusion clouding
It
it.
is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinch when she turns her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. So there's no more problem. If the mansion is already sold, then what are we doing here? No more bonus, somebody else got it already before us. Just run away. I may screw up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've worked in the business.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods, seemingly in deep thought after I've finished. Or maybe her client is Hannah Wright, the ghost. So the house is true, it hasn't been sold yet. And it's true that somebody hired Marian to look at the house. But that's probably the ghost. She appears to be a reasonable person anyway. Given the proper explanation, she'd surely
I
understand.
thought something looked odd. Excuse me, I need to call my secretary.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathed a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but swell with pride. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number to our Luxbourne office and check. Even if she didn't ask for it, can we step out of the house while we check with the office? That could be a good idea, right? I will be very frustrated if, for some reason, something has already been decided without my or Rose's knowledge. Do we get the bonus? Is this painting, is she suddenly, looking at us like she's disgusted or something? Wasn't she smiling? Or it's just me? That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Moments later, Miss McCullough returns, looking a little frustrated but with an apology clear in her face. I feel a little sorry for having her go through all this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
I can hear a tint of Scottish on her accent.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And Isabella, I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Can you please get it for me?
Gladly. Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of
And
keys.
hurry! We've still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
Okay, got it.
Haven't they experienced anything? The two of them disappear behind the parlor store. Why am I left alone again? Their departure brings with it a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Irish could be. Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Why are we trying to remember what happened when we're alone like this? They've already escaped the foyer. Why are we not escaping the mansion already? Is Isabella stupid? Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me. Was it just paranoia? A temporary lapse after having heard all those tales about this place? No. No. I mean, if you want to really check, you can go back to the attic. You'd like that? I will really leave you to die with a ghost. I will not press Z. I want to think of it as such. Better to think of it as such so I can work in peace. Except a small part of my mind begs to differ. And if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. Then why are we not leaving? I don't know what's in this house and I don't want to know. Yes, I agree with you. The keys Rose have just handed me dig into my palm, its jagged edges creating a shallow ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it. It's a reminder of what I still need to do and why I've taken this job in the first place. Hugging my blazer closer to my body, I exit the house to get what Rose has asked of me. Like, she took her time to think about everything. Just a self-reflection before she just steps out of the door. Just a few more hours, Isabella. Sell the house, get the money. Uy! Kabagal naman kasi. Ay. A flock of people have already gathered in the mansion's front yard by the time we officially open the doors. It's like the horror. The horror just jumps at you and then suddenly normal again. I'm getting crazy. I'm not sure whether I should feel baffled or underdressed standing in their presence. Men and women of wealth and status, all dressed to the nines in fancy suits. Lovely dresses of varying colors compose the medium-sized crowd. Their neck, arms, and fingers are adorned with silver and gold glinting in the afternoon sun. Some even have ridiculously fancy feathered hats on their heads. I really hope there aren't any magpies living nearby like in the stories. Those birds will have a field day with this. They are murmuring among themselves, looking at the estate's facade appraisingly, with some arguing about whose mansion has the superior architecture. But most of it stops as Rose calls for their attention. They don't look too pleased at being ordered around, but what can they do about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour of the mansion in 2 groups. Please make sure you filled up our sign-in forms before joining a specific group.
Those who want to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
Hearing this, a few wonder to me. They are mostly old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing all those stairs. Miss McCullough also joins the group, but what really catches my eye is the elegantly dressed pair she approaches.
It's so nice to finally meet you! When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you!
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, ma'am.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Marianne.
Yo, the accents.
Oh, you know each other?
Not at all, ma'am.
You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
That's suspicious. I might have seen their faces somewhere before. Some magazine? Or the television? I can't quite remember. So, celebrities? But then again, most of our guests have likely ended up on the news or one way or another. I won't be surprised if these two already have. For people who are popular, though, they aren't dressed as loudly as the others, and in their simplicity, the couple stands out. The woman in particular is stunning enough to turn the heads of most people in my group, especially the man with wandering eyes. The guy standing beside her doesn't seem to mind, though. And if I'm going to be a bit bolder with my assumption, I'd say he's basking in the attention. Maybe he's like the brother. Both of them, in fact. I think they are brother and sister if it wasn't for their public display of affection. Oh! The matching rings on their fingers just cement the fact that they are indeed. A couple, whatever. Couple or not, what's important is that we get this deal closed before the current owners can even think of canceling the listing. I just hope one of the people in my or Rose's group is brave and generous enough to buy this mansion. And so, with papers in hand, I lead the way. Inside again. When they aren't whispering among themselves or going, "Oh," and "ah," over one thing or another, they ask questions. From how the restoration process went to the history of the place, I answer them all. More than happy to talk about the art pieces and architecture mostly. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales talk, even if the entire population of Luxborn knows about it.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty. Even the glass thing, colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope. Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancé of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it. It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
By the time I've stopped talking, her attention is already elsewhere.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you think so, Marianne?
Marianne or Marianne?
It is splendid, ma'am. But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything. Start taking notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
She's like so nervous. Like, do I have a contract if you haven't bought the house yet? The rest of that conversation gets lost in the chatter of our companions. I don't want to make any assumptions yet, but their sheer interest is enough to give me some semblance of hope. It's officially Marianne, but she loves calling her Marianne. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell she doesn't really mind. Oh, please, please, please let these guys be the one. Eventually, our group reaches the kitchen. Oh, see? Door to the basement. That's where they keep the meat. You know, they have those doors. That's where they store the meat during that century. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in retaining the room's classical appeal. The open hearth at the end of the room in particular looks amazing, like the ones I've only seen in fairy tale books. How come there's no, they would have kept this, but if they're gonna sell the house, there should be like a modern kitchen somewhere. And mad props to the cleaning crew. Seriously, after overhearing hundreds of their complaints about the soot and tar staining the bricks and how much of a pain in the arse cleaning this will be, they still managed to pull this off. Or make it look presentable at least.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
It's a torture chamber. This is the first time the guy in gray picks up. Mr. Look right, if my memory supplies from the forms they signed earlier. His sudden attentiveness catches me off guard. Since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in the place. But this time, something lights up in his eyes at the mention of the undercroft. What's so interesting about a basement? I really don't understand rich people sometimes. Right now, he just gives me the impression of a child who has seen what he absolutely wants for Christmas. I've always found it cute whenever I see children act that way. My younger siblings especially. On a grown man, it's almost funny.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Truly. And the room, how was it built?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
It keeps the corks in good condition.
Oh, love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you could start one here.
You know we're going to need space for that, darling.
This isn't big enough.
If it's space you're worried about, sir, the Ermengarde mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it.
46 acres?
We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before, too.
There's a contemplative expression in Mr. Wright's face, but it doesn't say anything further. His wife, however, seems really pleased that he has started to show interest, if only a little. I smile to myself. I may not completely understand how these people's minds work, but I sure as hell know how to spot a buyer with sincere interest. Score! I can't wait to tell Rose. The rest of the tour goes by without a hitch. In more than half an hour, we're able to cover almost every room in the ground floor and are heading to the parlor. Funny, the first time BRC had a service to survey the property, I kept complaining to Rose how big it is. Now I can't even bring myself to care, no matter how much my feet hurt. Maybe this is just my excitement over a possible sale. Oh, so the parlor is usually where, you know, they wait for afternoon tea, right? Why is the music suddenly different? When we reach the parlor, however, an odd feeling washes over me. It starts off as a small goosebumps on my skin, a feeling of being watched intently. Maybe it's the portraits. They certainly look like they're looking at you. Anong hala? Anong hala ka dyan? Whispers in my ear and shadows dancing, lurking in the corner of my vision. Remember, we are here with a group. It's not just one person. Dark silhouettes that are gone when I turn to look. A chill settles down my spine, making me feel sick. And I start to break out in a cold sweat. What's going on? I can't do this. I am removing my headset. I'm so scared. I need to sit down for a moment. The old ladies in the group have been requesting for a break anyway. If I can just... It's always this. It's always this thing that signals me that something bad. Something bad. No, I'm removing my headphones. It's too scary. It's too scary.
Excuse me? Everyone?
Okay.
We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we prepared. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help you.
I let them sit while I retreat to a quiet corner to recover. It's not what you think. Don't think about it. It's not what you think. Maybe this is a bad time for a break. Maybe it's a good time for a run. I've probably just caught Becca's cold. Don't think about it. I'm left alone for a good while, the same words spilling out of my lips in a silent prayer. Until a hand taps my shoulder.
Hello, you there?
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, look at you. Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job.
You're about to live here, ma'am, right? Like every day?
What a hard worker. Anyway, Isabel, right?
Isabella, actually. But yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right?
Please, just Hana. Call me Hana. I just wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
My brain completely stops. This sick feeling plaguing me is suddenly gone, replaced by utter bewilderment. Did they just already buy the house? Is this a joke? She looks at me expectantly as I struggle to come up with an answer.
Wait, ma'am, you see, but we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion. A sale would be great and all, but...
She stops me from speaking any further and puts a hand on my shoulder. For a moment, with her tight smile, She looks as if she has tasted a particularly sour lemon.
Oh, please, sweetie, don't insult me. Money is not a problem. And, just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who'll probably just fill it up with cats.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, Ma'am Hana. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
What are you saying, Isabella? Just, how about if you just lead her to a corner and, make her, sign whatever contract it is needed to sign for the payment and secure your bonus? Why is she talking about moving in already?
Well, I'm more of a dog person. But you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon. And it would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us. Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
Oh, isn't that great?
We actually have a process for this, ma'am. I don't really think that would be necessary or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves. What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
I try not to wince when her nails dig into my shoulder. I can't help but send an imploring look at Miss McCullough, who only gives me an apologetic smile and a shrug.
Yeah, I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out.
She wastes no time in taking the papers from my hand and shuffles through the bunch. Oh man, Rose is going to be so angry at me for letting her do that.
Wonderful. And Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes?
I did, Mom. But I really hope that this time...
Excellent. Hopefully you can help us out too, Isabel.
She doesn't listen to anybody, does she?
Isabella.
Right. It's a lovely name, Isabel.
It's Isabella.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too, and what's this?
A look of confusion and disgust appears on her face. Turning to her husband, he merely shrugs in reply.
That's, an interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
So, this means that she has just handed the help me letter to these three, is that right? That's 3 out of 5. Is that right? Might as well hand over the 2 other flyers to whoever, 2 random guests.
Darling, Buttercup, art is a complete overstatement for this garbage. It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month. You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with our walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, Ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes. Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to always work with a palette.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form.
It's my turn to be puzzled. What do they mean? Rose and I double-checked everything. Are the papers I handed not enough? I want to ask what I did wrong. I don't want to mess this up. But with the way Ma'am Hannah's leading the conversation, I'm afraid that's exactly what will happen if I do to interrupt her.
That's good to hear. See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
A smile is back on her face when she turns to me and hands me a strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression.
Oh, are they still counted? Because she returns it back to me.
Anyway, as I was saying...
I don't hear the rest of what she says after that. I can only stare down at the paper, at the letter in my hands. The side crinkle in my grip and the breathing grows labored. Dread quickly fills my mind.
Isabella? Isabella? Are you alright?
Counted, okay.
You're looking pale.
I didn't even notice when Rose's group joined us in the parlor. I want nothing more than to say that, no, I'm not alright. I want to leave this place because I remember everything as clear as day. This letter and that woman in the attic, it's real.
The letter. I'm sorry, I didn't
know. Oh, she looks so horrified. Careless, I've been so careless. How do I even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad? Should I even tell them, oh, Rose, damay ka dito, hayop ka. I've blurted it out before I could think twice about what I'm going to say.
I need to get out of here. This place is cursed.
Rose casts a nervous glance at the people in the room. Most are still engaged in a conversation with their peers, but those curious enough to turn their heads in our group's direction have been given her trademark saleswoman smile. A tight expression is on her face when she pulls me aside.
Isabella, we've already had a conversation about this weeks ago. Those are just stories.
Oh, tell that to the bloody feet.
And I'm telling you that it's not. I saw something in there. It's not human at all. I thought it was just nothing, but isn't this letter proof enough?
She gently reaches out to pluck the paper off my hands. Ayun na yan. So I've given 4. Without even taking a glance at it, she folds it back neatly.
Look, I'm really getting worried about you.
She didn't even
I know
review
you want to see
it.
this open house through, but your condition is more important.
What? Is she affected? You're so unbothered, Rose.
Give me a few minutes to wrap things up here, and I'll drive you to the nearest hospital.
Yes, please drive me to the nearest hospital.
No! You don't understand! There isn't a condition, Rose. No concussion at all. I'm fine. But this place isn't, and you're being stubborn about it.
Before Rose could open her mouth for a retort, a hand lands on both of our shoulders, pulling the two of us a distance closer.
Now, ladies, what seems to be the problem here?
Nothing, sir. I just had to clarify a few things with my colleague.
Well, it certainly seems intense. A smile fits the two of you better, in my opinion. Especially darling little Lily here.
Little Lily? Isabella Lily? Isabella Lily? He gives my shoulder a gentle squeeze, while an inscrutable smile spreads across his face.
It's Isabella, sir.
Oh, Isabella, okay. Hi, Kyotan! Hello, Papa. Welcome to the stream.
Of course. But my point still stands. And with two beautiful ladies here, I'm sure.
And I'm sure little Lily here would certainly appreciate it if you remove your pretty hands from her, darling.
Okay, I have showed the letter to 4 people now. Who is the lucky 5th person? The pressure on my shoulder lifts as soon as those words leave his wife's lips, while the scowl on her face is like a splash of cold water on me. It is also impossible to miss the displeased frown on Miss McCullough's face. The realization that we might lose the sale because of my outburst instantly dawns on me. Rose would be beyond pissed.
I think I need to step out for a while. I'll be back.
I think I need to step out. Like, just stop it there. Like, Isabella, I think I need to step out and never come back. That's what you need to say. That's just all you need to say. Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make a quick exit and run for your life. It doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. I've caused trouble, and Rose can be quite unforgiving of behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches up on me.
Isabella, wait!
The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face, because her expression instantly shifts to something gentler. Eyes softer, a fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off, before shifting her gaze down to her hands. A small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with a piece of folded paper. It's that stupid letter again. My hands stiffen when she gives it back, but I take it nevertheless, more as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can, but I have this nagging feeling that, one way or another, it'll find its way back to me regardless of what I do about it.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly, and we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery. But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
My mind stops.
What? Wait. No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
Isabella, why are you so stubborn? Just quit.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not.
Yes! Kick her! Kick us out!
Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now.
Like somewhere outside the mansion, for sure.
You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once.
She clasps her hand together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand, to some extent. That doesn't mean I'll feel any less awful. Whether at myself, at the unlucky turn the situation has taken, or for her, I don't really know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
She's not upset, she's terrified. She's terrified to death, ma'am.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Let him talk to the bloody feet.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment.
Talk to the bloody feet?
He called me a noob, and I don't even know what that means.
What? Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps that happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
I'm still not okay with it, but Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one for now. Step out, go home.
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this.
Live happily
Maybe I'll
ever
just take
after.
a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Yeah, go outside. Take a walk, like a few miles.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, all right? Don't even think of going anywhere. Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who will fetch you, okay?
She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. Are we not going to step out of the mansion. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elderlies, gathered some ways across from me, is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. What? Don't forget to there's a save? Eh? The game's not autosave. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Let's check the journal. Undiscovered journal entry. But today's the 21st, right? So I have, so far, these are the characters that we've seen. Isabella. She's Filipino. Isabella Santos. Okay. Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. Of course she likes karaoke. She likes cinnamon rolls, dogs, food, police procedural dramas, okay? Teleseries, comedies, and karaoke. Yeah, very typical Filipino. Third child among 7. Daughter of a laundry woman and a jeepney driver. She went to a public school and was an average student but took to art easily. She pursued a degree in fine arts. Isabella's aunt, who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent at BRC. Yeah, police procedural dramas. It's a Cardo reference. I mean, what if she watches, you know, I don't know, 911 or something. 99. Oh, I thought we've met them already. I don't have their journal yet? Okay. Relationship. So these are my relationships with them. Who's Zachary? I haven't even met him yet. It doesn't do anything. A little argument here, an occasional laughter and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing this past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. You need to step out of the house. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ash. And a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. No, Ash. Don't come. Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that I'll ever accept the latter. Personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the hell out of me, it's that. Well, whatever the way works, a free ride is still a free ride. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Bothering her for a small favor as small as this, maybe I need a break. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers, asking for a decent signal later. The call finally connects and...
What's up, I'm Ash from Deluxe City.
Huh?
Guys, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Bad guys, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble?
Is he
Better not
rapping?
lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Bad guys, watch out.
Shit, how
Can't
loud is
beat
this
me.
thing even?
Looking for trouble? Better not lie.
A sharp ringing fills the entire hall, disrupting the pleasant quiet that has settled. Soon enough, has begun to turn in search of the source, mine included.
Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
The, my,
Ash from Deluxe City. Bad guys, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy. My eyes dart around the small crowd before zeroing in on a lone figure crouched behind the same group of old people checking out the deckers moment ago. He's here the whole time. He is facing away from me, fumbling with something in his hands. But I don't need to see his face to know whose back it is. Oh, I'd recognize that dumb parka anyway. Without bothering to end the call, I marched towards him. Just end the call, oh my god. After what happened today, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this.
All the times to...
Ashton Frey!
What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded. Ah, okay. Oh no! I kind of feel sorry for the phone and the floor. But it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn stupid detective sentence. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. Oh, he's blushing. And then in a too quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget while a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he strengthens, but what the hell are you doing here? Do you also want to get a letter? But the flesh has crept up in his neck and cheeks. In another universe where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I find that adorable. What's between her and Ash? Endearing, even. No, this is not that kind of game. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. I just said that. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Hello, Ashhole.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
That would be inappropriate. You're on the job.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
Talk to the bloody feet. For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed a canary. Suddenly, checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be a more interesting activity than explaining himself.
Ash.
I could be looking to buy a house.
A mansion?
Is he in the registry?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
Sige, punta ka sa taas.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze. But before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder, then turns me back to face him.
I just finished working on something, so I dropped by.
I still don't see how this work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly hot, and casually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and
What's
all.
up with Ash and Isabel?
So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Yes, now, let's go. Let's go. Quick, fast. Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Like, just drag him outside the door, just right behind us. Sometimes I forget how easily reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on earth I'll ever think about telling it to, if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and the supernatural, he'll never believe those even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's Becca. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is to give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you at every single chance he'll get. Ashhole! What did I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca. Or Zach, maybe he likes you as well. Take a guess. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope. Over my dead body, probably soon in the mansion, you know. If I don't press Z. Before it catches its attention, I shoved the letter deep into
What's
my bag.
wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Good girl.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
Don't show him the letter. If you're going to show the letter to somebody, make it somebody like Hannah.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about...
Let's just go.
Hey, Isabella, wait up!
Yeah, good girl. Finally, we're outside the mansion. I can breathe. A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change, yes, from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Imagine how big the mansion is, and it's stifling inside. Why Hannah? I don't know, something about her feels so off. Like, she doesn't listen to anybody. She doesn't listen to Isabella, she doesn't listen to Marianne. She's like, she has this air of like, I'm the richest, bestest, most beautiful girl in the world. Everybody are lesser than me. Something like that. Yeah. So if we're gonna give the letter to somebody, let's give it to somebody that's like Hannah. You know, Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete and an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background, whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Ayoko na. Wala ka dyan. No. Save. Wala ka talaga dyan. I don't look back yan, good girl. Kababa! Hey, you made it to my stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for the bits too. We spend the ride back to Luxborn City in a relatively quiet manner, yes, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Oh, Starbucks coffee, how I missed you. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise, he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, If the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs, I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left that mansion. Wait, that's not this kind of game. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, in the small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the chin. Before I can make a move to catch it, the small package makes a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
What's with the blush, Ash? The glare cinnamon wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flip the half-forgotten package on my lap.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Ooh!
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there. Have you eaten lunch yet?
Yay! Thank you! Thank you for the food! No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on break because she's sick. Such a good friend. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling's new to me though. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years growing up. Thanks. Then I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar, and then the bar becomes the ghost. We bite the ghost. Apart from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd the open house go?
Oh, terrifying.
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
How do you even know about the last one?
Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you. Even me.
He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now.
I hate it when he does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Ma'am Hannah, in particular, didn't look too pleased with what I did. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
He meant that as a joke, but how close it is to the truth made my blood run cold and my own heart beat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier. Burdened by my own guilt and apprehension, just toss it outside the window and let some poor guy
Yeah, well, things happened.
get the fifth letter.
Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Not angry, just stuff happened.
Chain letter.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients, the rights, was it?
I can't understand that. At least not without revealing everything that took place in the attic. Why don't we just, change the subject? I don't think you could lie to him. There's no use lying to a guy who's a detective.
You keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours. That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Besides, it never works with him. See, I knew it. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it or because he's just really very good at his job. He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting a glance over me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started to descend, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I'm so happy I'm not in the mansion anymore. I wonder how long before we reach the venue for Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash has taken the longer route. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour traffic.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
What? I like linking awful memes in the group chat.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
That earns him a soft punch to the arm. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It'll only make his head bigger, stupid Ash.
Alright. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
He recounts what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, the big case he's been stuck working on. Stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things I can tell, he has always been careful about that. Even in the way he spins his answer to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strange tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, who would be frustrated if you couldn't bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of your fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining regardless. If things weren't the way they were back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, no, not really. Mama would never allow that. But the idea is still there, along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. Ooh, the movie house! So exciting! Who's this? Nunoy. Nuno? No? Back to the hood. Pocket Chibi coming soon. Let's see. Batcat soon. Batcat. It's a bat but a cat. Who's this singer? It looks familiar. There's somebody there. Is this an Easter egg perhaps? Wanted, no face. Scary. It probably is, but you're not aware. Ooh, something we can look into. But I really, he looks familiar. The Lift Fest, short for Luxborn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include this movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers. With his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard. Once, early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach!
Yo!
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as not to bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Stop trying to act Black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
There's fondness underneath this exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity have made these words harmless to each other's ears, okay? Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with Chicken Down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't—
You really have no idea.
Ooh, I clicked that, sorry. A beat passes, and then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding! You know you can always count on me.
It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Probably they're trying to hit on girls or something. Yeah, well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to
Bella! Huh? Rebecca's now with you.
What happened, Bella?
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
And it's true. They've known each other for far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie.
Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil. So there's 3 of them here, all of them our close friends. There's one letter. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space, but she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. You know, I have this urge to If I'm going to pick any one of them to give the fifth letter to, I'd probably pick Ash. Not because I like him the least. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ash. It's because I feel like he can survive a horror movie. Like, if I give him a letter, at least I'll have somebody I can depend on when the ghost is already chasing us.
You're squishing my face.
How are you? Are you alright?
I mean, if you give it to Becca, I feel like I'm raising a death flag. If I give it to Zach, I'll be too sad.
Why wouldn't I be?
But with Ash, I feel like there's a fighting chance somehow.
Rose called me earlier.
So, if I have to pick between these three, which one I'll give the letter to? Probably Ash would be the safest bet. But don't we have an asshole supervisor somewhere? Maybe I can give the letter to whoever that person is. You insist on listing this house. You get this letter. Since I don't have my family living close by and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I pushed Becca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
No, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
Yay, we get to watch
That's
movies.
not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
I back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out from the said area. I do my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off.
Yeah, I mean, it's not common to black out. Hello?
Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is. Oh, there's really is something. I don't like the feeling of it.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right?
What's up with that, Becca?
Good.
What is this? What is with that tone?
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
I feel like Becca's not completely being honest.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
What? We cannot just watch it some other time. We can watch it right now.
The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
Not really. But Rebecca has a point.
No.
In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Thank you, Ash.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last, She releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance. I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca. It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Did you say something?
There's really something odd with Becca. I can't put my finger quite on it, but...
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
No, her lines, her tone...
If you say so.
It really tells a lot.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside.
Yo!
Anyone here has a smaller bill?
Best boy Zach.
I think I do. Hold on.
I pulled myself off from Becca to get my wallet from my bag.
What's
and...
this?
No! Don't tell me. No, how can you be so careless with it, Isabella?
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this
Oh
around?
god, no. I tried to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now I really wish I have that advantage over him. Oh,
Don't
no.
open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. You know how... na-stress ako. Ayan kasi yung mga nangingialam ng gamit. Ibibigay nga natin dun sa supervisor ni Isabella tsaka ni Rose eh. I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I know how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They are still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Too late, guys.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way...
It's not a prank.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up. There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag with more force than necessary. So we've shown the letter to more than 5 people. We've actually shown it to 7 people. That's not fair. Just send it to like 5 people. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a tall ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention. I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group...
Guys!
Oi! Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home. And hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die in our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
True.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together?
Yeah.
We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too, I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempt to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's acquiescing gestures, how do you read that? The tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Girl! You don't need to be guilty over what happened. Careless, so careless. Maybe leaving is the better decision for all of us. Hell no, we're staying for the movie. Like... any other day, I'd excuse myself and go straight home. But this is something special to Zach, something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with a few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my home. And also, if you spend your time alone at home, maybe the ghost will be there in your room. What if the thing in the attic follows me home? I just said it! I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe if I stay, let our heads cool down first before telling them what happened, they'll listen to me? There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. A smile is back on my face when I look back at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
Well, this time, I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Stupid Ash. Being vertically challenged has its perks too.
What was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby! I'm not one!
Aw, don't cry.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too! If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks after that, the same question likely swimming inside our minds. There is something more horrifying than that ghost with this group of people. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? I'll try asking her about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promise.
Okay.
But you'll miss it!
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon.
One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone. A few moviegoers still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then?
Okay, so now we are in the movie theater, and I think this would be a good time for me to save, and then we will continue this again tomorrow. I'll start a bit earlier, probably around 4 p.m. if I can. So I hope that I get to see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning. So many unexpected things from this game. I didn't realize how scary a visual novel could be. So hopefully you look forward to it tomorrow. But before I end the stream, let's go ahead and raid somebody so that at least we could say goodbye that way. Let me just check who is on right now. Give me just a moment. Let me just check who's online and then let's raid them, huh? Okay, my friend also is streaming, so we'll go raid them. Again, thank you again for... Yeah, GG. Yeah, GG. Thank you again for tuning in. Atsu, Atsu, Vive. See you guys tomorrow.